hello. Hi, all my friends. It's a little bit hard to wake up today. Oh, good morning. It's circle time. Why do I look so sleepy, you wonder? Oh, I have a funny hat on, don't I? Let me see if I can change that. Let's get rid of that. I don't know why that's doing that at all. Oh boy. There we go. I changed it. Is there anything else that might be cute? I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to go back to where I was here. Oh, hi. Is there some butterflies? What will the butterflies do? They're on my face. Oh, silly, silly. How about this? It's not Christmas time. What is going on? Oh, that was scary. A rainbow. I like the rainbow. That's very nice. I'll keep the rainbow on while I say hello to all my friends watching Circle. Good morning. I'm going to look through my magic mirror, woo, to see who I can see. Who do I see out there? I see Rand and Reagan, good morning. And I see Jordy, and I see Noah, hi Noah. And I see Una, and I see Sybil, and Sadie. Oh my goodness, this looks so silly. Let me see if I can take it off, friends. Here we go. There I am. That's me. And I see Clifford. Oh, who fell down? Curious George. I see Ainsley and Grady, and I see Easton and his sisters. Good morning. And I see Pumpkin. He's down here. Pumpkin, what are you doing? Hold on a second. And I see Elise and Sylvia, and I see Cece. Hi, Cece and Tally. And I see, who's that over there? Ben. Hi, Benny and Caleb. And I see Indiana and Verbena and Wilder and Reiner. And I see, oh my goodness, sorry friends. I can't believe this, Pumpkin. You gotta settle down. I see Keegan and Reagan and Mackenzie and Emma and Parker and Ridley. Oh my goodness, so many people. And I see Emma and Dan, and I see, who's that over there? I see Tilly and Robin, and I see Caius and Adam, and Una and Mira. Hi, Mira. And I see Sage and Bennett, and Nash and Mason, and I see Arena, and I see Antonio. Good morning, Antonio. And I see Ren and Daphne and Theodore. Hi. And I see all my friends at Circle this morning. I'm so glad to see you. If I didn't say your name, I see you, and I'm glad you're here. I'm going to put the magic mirror up and over the circle so you can see me and I can see you. Here we go. If you hear a funny noise or a rumbling sound, that is my neighbor. He is mowing the lawn, and it is very loud. His yard goes by my driveway, so often that we can hear a very loud rumbling. Pumpkin, I think, needs to come over here because he keeps on shaking our table. Let's move him over here. Hi, Pumpkin. Say hello. Can you say hello? You sweet boy. There he is. Let's say good morning to our friends. Would you like to say that? Good morning, how are you? Good morning, I'm glad to see you. There's Charlie and Lorenzo, Rand and Noah. Good morning, I'm glad to see you. Hello, everybody. I see Jordy and Emma. All my friends came to Circle today. I'm so glad you're here. I have a funny thing to put on my head. This is Mr. Ian's hat. I think it looks good on me. And if I had another hat, I'd put another hat on. Right? You can wear two hats at the same time. You can't? Well, what if you had more than one hat and you had to carry it? I guess you could stack them like this, right? One on top of the other. It does look a little silly. And you know who else think it looks silly? Monkeys. Monkeys in the story, Caps for Sale. They get very silly. And I'm going to need your help while I read this story, okay? I'm going to take the hats off. And you can help me with this book. Caps for Sale. Here's the peddler. Look at him. What's he doing? Balancing all the hats on top of one another up on his head. Do you know what a peddler is? It's somebody who sells things, but not in a store. A peddler usually has a bag or a cart or something, and they're in a big city, and they say, I have this, come buy it. And it might be a book, it might be a painting. In this case, it's a cap, a hat that you put on your head. See him? Here he is. He wears his own black hat, and then he puts all the caps on top of it, right? He's got a lot of hats. He walks up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so he doesn't fall, and he yells out, caps for sale, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. 50 cents, that's not much at all. One morning, he couldn't sell any of his caps. He walked up the street, he walked down the street calling, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. But nobody wanted one, not even a red cap. He began to feel hungry, but he had no money for lunch. So he went for a walk in the country, and he walked out of town slowly so he did not lose his caps. He walked for a long time and needed a place to rest. He finally rested under a tree. There he is, balanced very carefully against the tree, as so not to lose his caps. He put his hand to feel if they were straight all the way up. He checked his own cap and then all the other caps, and there they were. And soon he went to sleep. Just like I was pretending to sleep at the beginning, remember? The cap for sale man went to sleep for a long time. And when he woke up, he felt refreshed and rested. What do you mean? There's something missing? Something different about the picture? He only has one cap? What happened to all the other caps? Let's find out. Before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. But all he found was his own checkered cap. What do you think happened to all those other caps? He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked behind him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. He looked everywhere. He couldn't find them. Where do you think they went? Then he looked up into the tree, into the branches, and what do you think he saw? Remember, I gave you a clue earlier. If Curious George was there, he would be wearing a cap. There he is. Oops. On every branch of the tree sat a monkey, and on every monkey was a gray or brown or blue or red cap. Look at those monkeys. Look at all those caps. how is he going to get them back? The peddler looked at the monkeys, and the monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. And then finally, he spoke to them. Now, what would you say, boys and girls, if a monkey took your hat? I don't know how to speak monkey. You don't either? I don't know what he should do. Let's find out what he does. You monkeys, you, he said, shaking his finger at them. Ooh, he's angry. You give me back my hats. But the monkeys only shook their finger back at him and said, tss, 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 tss. It's not very nice. I think they're having an argument. This made the peddler angry, and he shook both his hands in the air and he said, you monkeys, you give me back my caps. And the monkeys only shook their hands back at him and said, tss, 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 tss. This is a situation. Whatever should he do? He felt very angry. Wow. Sometimes when I get angry, I go like that, and I might stamp my feet. That's something oh, hey, that's what he did. Let's see. He felt quite angry, and he stamped his feet. There he is, stamping his feet. You monkeys, you better give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, tss, 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 tss. This isn't working. All this yelling and tantruming and stomping and carrying on, it's just not working for the man. He was very angry, and he yelled, he stamped both his feet, and he yelled, and he said, you monkeys, you give me back my hats. Did the monkeys give him back his hats when he acted like that? No, they did not. Instead of yelling at the monkeys, maybe because he's a man and they're a monkey, he could have shown them how to give him the hat back, right? You think that might work? I don't know. Let's find out what he does. He became so angry, guys, that he pulled off his own hat and he threw it on the ground. And he began to walk away. Now, it seems like he's giving up. But I think he might be telling the monkeys just what he should do, what they should do with their hats, right? Let's see if it worked. But then each of the monkeys pulled off their caps, just like he had, and all the gray caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down to the man. There they are. They're throwing them down to him. They just needed to know how. Once he stopped yelling and fussing and stomping, they knew what to do. So the peddler picked up his caps and he put them all back on his head. First, he put on his own checkered cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, and then the red caps. And then the blue caps, and then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, very slowly, he walked back into town, carrying all those caps, one on top of the other, calling out, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. Do you think he sold any of them? I don't know. I think I would come out just to see someone balancing all those hats on top of their head. That might be a good thing to do. Go and check them out and say, how did you do that? And then I might even want to buy one of the caps. 50 cents isn't very much for a hat. What do you think? Would you buy a cap? You would? All right. Well, hopefully he can sell his caps. Let's play a little game where I give you a command and then you do it with the sound of the drum. This is a little tricky game. It's sort of like Simon Says, but it's also a little different. All right, here we go. So Jennifer says, jump up and down. Are you jumping? And stop. Jennifer says, run in place, not all over the house, just in where you're standing. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Good job stopping. Okay, this time, hop like you're a bunny rabbit. Ready? Boing, 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 boing. Look at all those rabbits hopping. Boing, boing, boing. Stop. Can you do something really silly? Can you crawl on the floor like a baby? See if you can crawl. I know, Noah, you're going to have to show your sister how to crawl when she gets a little bigger. So let's practice now. Crawl, 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 crawl across the floor. 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 Look at all those crawlers. Nice job. Now, since you're down there anyway, can you slither and slide on your belly like a snake? That's really hard to do. Let me see. Oh, you've already started. Here we go. Slide and slither across the floor. Slide and slither across the floor. Stop. You did it. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, back up on your feet. Let's march. March, 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 march. Like a soldier or, I don't know, like someone in a band in a parade. Let's go. March, 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 march. March, 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 march. March, 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 march. Stop. Good job stopping. Let's pretend we're at the ocean or a pool and we're swimming. Can you swim with me, boys and girls? How do you swim when you're at the pool? Do you go like this? Do you go like this? Pretend with your arms. Swim, 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 swim. I'm swimming in the pool. It's fun to pretend. Stop. Let's see, one more. Good idea. Let's roll. Who can roll on their belly? Can you roll on your belly like you're rolling down a hill? Show me how you roll. I'll make music for us because I can't really roll here, but look at you rolling all over the floor. Whoa! Good rolling, boys and girls. Stop. I love it. Well, friends, it has been so nice to hang out with you this morning. I'm glad that you were here. Let's sing a goodbye song to all my friends at Circle Time. You ready? Okay. Goodbye, Noah. Goodbye, Jordy. Goodbye, Easton. I'm glad that you were here. Goodbye, Dawn. Goodbye, Emma. Goodbye, Parker and Kennedy. I'm glad that you were here. Goodbye, Mackenzie. Goodbye, Keegan. Goodbye, Carter and Ridley. I'm glad that you were here. Goodbye, Rand. Goodbye, Regan. Goodbye, Ainsley and Grady. I'm glad that you were here. I had such a good time with you at Circle this morning, and I hope that you have a chance to go outside and pretend on your own to do a little balancing. You don't necessarily have to have a hat on your head, but you can balance along some stones on the ground, or maybe you could even put down a piece of yarn and walk on that and do some balancing. Balancing is fun to do. It's also pretty tricky. I wish you all the luck, and if I didn't sing your name, I see you and I love you, and I'm glad you were here. Be safe, be gentle, and be kind. I'll see you next time, friends.